So I'm here with Matt Martin from the Story Group at Lucasfilm. How are you doing?
Good.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
The last time we saw each other was at the opening of Galaxy's Edge at Anaheim.
Man, I want to say like we were just right over there because it's so much the same. But
it's crazy.
It's awesome.
It's the same, but it's also different.
Yeah.
You know, behind us we don't have the same monument that's in the.
There's all little subtle differences,
Absolutely.
which I think actually just adds to it. It makes you want to kind of go around and try to spot the differences.
Absolutely. So, does this feel any different to you?
The weather does.
Yeah, the weather is. I mean, it is a lot hotter here. I mean, Batuu's 3 suns are really beating down on us today.
Exactly. When they say bright suns, they really mean it.
Absolutely,
here.
absolutely.
But yeah, otherwise, like I feel like I'm on the same planet.
Yep.
Which is really cool. It's just like a different time of year.
Yeah.
And you know, what's kind of I think one of the successes about this park is that whenever I'm in Galaxy's Edge, I just feel like I'm in Galaxy's Edge. I don't feel like I'm in a Disney theme park.
Yes, absolutely.
So, you know, I feel the same here as when I was in Anaheim, where, you know, if I was in Tomorrowland, I would be very much like I'm at the Magic Kingdom or I'm at Disneyland.
Yeah, because they're very, very different.
Yeah, but here it's like no, I'm in a real place. I've gone to another planet.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, there's so much going on in the Star Wars world at the moment. You just come directly from D23, and you're here, and we've got 2 novels out today, and the last issue of the of Galaxy's Edge comic comes out tomorrow. I mean, can you talk a little bit to that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, it's a busy week. So we've had this whole elaborate publishing plan that we really kind of pieced together, and I kind of created an overarching timeline that connects, you know, all of the Galaxy's Edge tie-in fiction as well as the Journey to Episode 9 fiction.
Right.
So we have this really kind of holistic view of everything that happens from Last Jedi leading into Batuu.
Right.
And, you know, now seeing it kind of come out and letting people experience it and watching other people start to piece together all of the little things that we've set up it's really interesting.
Is it gratifying to see people piecing it together like that?
It is. Like, people keep asking me on Twitter, like, can I get the full timeline? I'm like, no, you figure it out.
Absolutely.
But I will eventually give it. I want to wait until it's all out there. And some of the Journey to 9 stuff, as I said, you know.
That's not out yet.
Yeah, it takes place, you know, in conjunction with a lot of the Batuu stuff.
How was it coming up with the new characters that we see on Batuu? So, you know, characters like V and people like that.
It's really fascinating, where really Imagineering led all of the kind of character creation, you know, and we just worked hand in hand with them because they knew what they wanted when they were building this park. So every stall that we see back here, every one of them has a proprietor with a different story, and we have a very elaborate backstory for all of them. And then we have characters like Vi, who, you know, we actually managed to slip into a book early on into Phasma.
Absolutely, yeah.
But she was actually originally developed for this park.
Right.
So we knew, you know, one day we're going to be able to meet this character, but years ago, we're like, okay, this is her earlier in the timeline, you know, her early adventures, and now we get to kind of bring back that character both for here and for the Black Spire novel with Delilah, you know, working on the character again. So even though she was essentially built to be a character in this land, she's so fleshed out that people know her, which is amazing.
And you're playing a real elaborate game of Deshirite with us, you know, moving these pieces into play. No, seriously.
No, that's exactly it.
It is.
That's exactly it. And it's fascinating to see people piecing them together and going, you know, sometimes they'll get things wrong, and then another piece of fiction will come out that will fix that.
Contradict that.
And then they kind of start putting it together. So I think, you know, by the end of the year, I think somebody's probably Star Wars Explained or somebody is going to go and do, you know, a very cohesive timeline of everything that leads up to Batuu. And, you know, I think that's going to mean a lot to me because, you know, I was one of the architects involved.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, we're only 6 weeks out as we are today from Triple Force Friday and all of that journey stuff coming out. And, I mean, we're not far away from Episode 9.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's, you know, it feels like the end of an era at the end of the Skywalker trilogy or the Skywalker
saga. Yeah.
What is 9 movies? I don't even know what it's called. But yeah, the end of the Skywalker saga coming to us, and you know, it feels like almost bittersweet because of that. But then at the same time, I'm so excited about everything that's coming in the future, and we have obviously Mandalorian. We have new Clone Wars coming out. You know, we just announced Obi-Wan. Like, what?
And there's more. And there's more.
Yeah, it'll never end, and it's it's just so cool to see all of those things pieced in together, all playing in this whole wider universe.
And we've also got Rise of the Resistance at the end of the year.
Yes,
Looking forward to that.
I'm beyond excited for that. Like, just as a Disney theme parks fan,
Yes.
when they say that it's the most elaborate, or one of the most elaborate attractions that they've worked on, they're not kidding. When they first walked through just the technical side of what that was going to be, my mind was blown. And then the idea that we actually get to tell a really cohesive story,
Yes.
and that we as guests are part of a Star Wars story, unlike anything, it's really special.
And then we've got the hotel, which I know that you're involved in as well, which is coming at some point in the future.
Yes, you don't even want to call it a hotel.
No.
They're calling what
Experience.
is it? They're calling it a immersive adventure.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, it is very much like a cruise, and
Yeah.
you have your kind of set itinerary like you would in a cruise. But obviously, when you're on a real cruise, things go the way they're supposed to go.
Yes.
When you're on a Star Wars cruise, some things may occur.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, it's we're in the middle of a war.
Absolutely.
It's not really the best time to go on a cruise, but
Yeah.
you know what you're doing when you sign up for it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I know you're really, really busy, and it's been great to see you here at Batuu again.
You too.
And look forward to seeing you again very soon.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.